Now, how do you feel about clients cooperating?
Ultimately, it's up to the client. Now, I will say, I will advise them. I usually advise against cooperation. My personal opinion is if you made your bed, you need to lie on it. You don't drag other people down with you. That's personally. But ultimately, the client gets to do what they want to do. So if I have a client that chooses to cooperate, it's fine, then we're cooperating. It's not often. It's a lot more often and frequent in the federal system. But I'm not going to sit here and say I'm one of those attorneys that I don't allow cooperation, because a lot of attorneys say that you're lying. If your client wants to cooperate, you have to let them cooperate. But by no means, I don't push it.
Now, we see in a lot of these high profile, say, hip hop rapper cases where someone's paperwork gets put out that they took a plea deal. And that some people consider that, say, snitching. Do you think that a plea deal, just admitting to guilt, is snitching technically, or no?
I think that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think that's ridiculous. I have had this argument till I turned purple. Just in general and about specific people, I think it's ridiculous if they took a plea. Now, if that plea harms other people, then maybe it gets a little different. But if they just took a plea to take whatever sentence they deem fit, that's whatever.
I guess the issue people are saying, which I don't agree with, is if you plead out to, say, gang-related charges, then you're admitting that you were in a gang, so therefore the people on the case are in a gang as well. That's what people are claiming.
Yeah, but being in a gang isn't illegal. So even if, I know that was the whole issue, but if you know the law, in Georgia at least, being in a gang isn't illegal. You admitting you're in a gang, that's cool, that's fine, you can be in the gang. I've been to trial where that's the first thing I admitted, yeah, we're in a gang. But what they're saying that I did in the gang isn't true. So the problem is you can't be in a gang and then commit a crime to further that gang. So admitting that you're in a gang as part of a plea deal, whatever.